welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we have with us the Logitech MX Master 3S wireless performance mouse for Mac.
Making its debut earlier this year, the MX Master 3S has really made a name for itself, delivering an ultra-precise, ergonomic mouse that bends to your will, whether you're building creative projects, working on proposals, or even just navigating the web. But Logitech have gone one step further by specifically adapting this mouse to work effortlessly with the latest Apple devices, from iMacs to iPads, not just technically speaking, but also aesthetically too, fitting in nicely with the overall clean, minimal look. Taking a quick look at the box here, you'll see that the connection methods largely set this mouse apart from the PC variant. Like most Logitech accessories, the Logibolt receiver is often the main method for connecting wirelessly. Even though the Mac version has the ability to connect to a Logibolt, most new Mac devices now solely opt for the USB-C connection, so Logitech have made the decision to use Bluetooth as the preferred method for all of their Mac accessory variants. Opening up the box, you'll find the mouse itself along with a handful of user instructions. It's USB-C charging, so it does come with a nice long cable to keep you going. Taking the mouse in hand, it looks beautifully engineered and sleek, really showing off that ergonomic design perfectly. It comes in two colours, this pale grey as well as a darker space grey. They're also intentionally chosen to match that silver and black tones found on most Mac devices, doing its best to blend in and create a unified look.
Of course, something I really admire about Logitech products is their responsible ecological approach. Now, not only is the packaging largely paper-based, but the plastic within the mice themselves is post-consumer recycled plastic from old electronics. That's 27% for the space grey colour and 22% for the pale grey, doing their part to help reduce the impact on the environment.
Everything about the design here screams professional. With the additional side scroll buttons and gesture pad, it just adds that extra level of control that I've never had access to with my other standard mice. Now you get an impressive range of controls here with 6 individually customizable buttons and wheels at your disposal. On the top, you get a left and right click with a scroll wheel in the middle, as well as a secondary smart shift scroll wheel on the side, perfect for side scrolling. Just under the thumb, there's 2 customizable back and forward buttons, and finally a gesture button on the base of the thumb rest. I even like this handy little LED light just beside the scroll wheel, letting me know when I've left it on or just the battery status in general.
Now, getting back to the connectivity, the 3S pairs to your Mac devices using Bluetooth Low Energy that most modern devices are opting for in the last few years. It's a consistent connection that doesn't slow down or restrict the powerful features that the mouse provides, drawing less power from your device than the regular Bluetooth.
Now flipping it over, you'll also find that Logitech have included their signature Easy Switch system for connecting to 3 devices at once. Now it's just so much easier switching between different devices with just one touch of a button, taking away any confusion of having multiple connections and conflicting accessories. Although you can use it without having any additional apps, the Logi Options Plus software is an absolute must when considering the customization options available here. Downloading the Mac compatible version, it installs very quickly and even helps you navigate through the Mac specific security barriers to access all of the features that you need. The benefit of having all Logitech devices is of course having them appear on the app together, making it easy to keep on top of all of your devices just in one platform. Now once paired, it opens up a visual set of menus with clearly labelled interactive diagrams, keeping the customization simple and straightforward. I like being able to select which button I want to customize on a matching diagram from the mouse, so I know exactly what functions I'm assigning out rather than referring to a selection of just drop-down menus. The alterations options are incredibly detailed, letting me change the sensitivity of the scroll wheel, scrolling speed, DPI, and actions for a more tailored experience within my favourite apps and programs. What's also great is that this app can be as simple or as complicated as you'd like, which is perfect for a whole variety of users' needs. Now getting into the use, the obvious draw here is of course the contoured shape. Now the way the mouse fits around the shape of my hand and supports my thumb just feels more natural to me when compared to a standard mouse that comes with an iMac. I find I get less hand cramp over long sessions, and the additional textured, grippy coating on the back gives that a little bit more security and comfort. Now I have quite large hands and I feel my hand fits the size nicely without having to adjust it too often. All the controls are also placed literally at my fingertips.
Now, though I'm not entirely used to all the buttons and their features just yet, I feel that even as my familiarity grows, the potential for a more efficient workflow is clear even after spending just a few short hours with it. With the additional buttons, I can see the beauty in having a specific go-to command programmed right within reach, jumping to programs and alternate tabs in as little as a few clicks.
I particularly love the separate side scroll. It makes all my commands deliberate compared to using a scroll wheel with both actions built into one, leaving less room for mistakes.
As a video editor, having these added levels of control really increases my productivity by leaps and bounds. It's also not easy to spot by the eye, but the body feels nice and sturdy and ridiculously soft, so I know it must be made from good quality materials.
As for the click and scroll, they're both practically silent and oddly satisfying to use. I love the soft shallow click on the left and right, making the action so much less deliberate. And to give you an idea, here's a quick example of just how silent that click is. What's special about the central scroll wheel is its precise mag scroll design. Now the super fluid, fast scrolling motion just makes navigation across the web and documents completely effortless. I can get to the bottom of a page in seconds, making quick work of getting to the content or tool that I need. Now it's even got the option to change the sensitivity and speed of the scroll, so you're never stuck with the default style and you can tailor it better to your preference. One of the main things that the mouse prides itself on though is the up to 8000 DPI sensor. It does move noticeably fast out of the box, and as I'm not quite used to it just yet, I did need to turn it down slightly, but for getting around the screen, its super fast speeds and responsive nature does mean it keeps up with me across all of my programs and windows.
Even though the battery life in rechargeable mice often takes a while to drain completely, you will find comfort in knowing that this one will hold charge for up to 70 days. Of course, that's largely down to how often you use it and when you turn it off. But with the USB-C charging port, you can top the battery back up to a usable level in as little as a minute.
So after using this mouse for a few hours, I can easily see myself never switching to a normal mouse again. With the 3S, the level of control has changed the way I interact with my devices. With the combination of physical comfort, high quality design, and super fast reaction times, it's more of an extension of my hand, working up to the speed of my thought process across both work and play. It's super comfortable to hold thanks to the smooth texture and well thought out ergonomic style, and it charges so quickly that you hardly have to think about the battery life. I even love how easy it is to connect to other devices, and it's convenient to have an all Logitech setup when making customizations to all my accessories in the same program. So if you're considering upgrading or just want a little more intuitive control in your Mac setup, then this mouse might just be the next tool in your arsenal.
So what are your thoughts on the MX Master 3S for Mac? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.